Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here, and today I've got some Football Manager 2014 information. It's more so information about my channel, what I'm going to be doing on it, and just different things like that, and comparing it to FIFA, and should I continue with my FIFA videos, whether I should be a Football Manager channel. It's just different things. Obviously, just going to quickly say, of course, I'm still going to be doing FIFA, but Football Manager, I do enjoy it more. I've always played it. I played management games, like football management games, since Championship Manager. The first one, I think it was number 6, and then I played Championship Manager 2007, I believe it was called. But since then, I've been playing them, really enjoying them, and honestly, in that period of time, I've played it more than the FIFA games, like the FIFA series. So, honestly, with that, obviously, it's pretty obvious I like it more, but you still like FIFA. Like when you want to play, score some goals and that kind of thing, you play some FIFA. But honestly, Football Manager's been my game to play, like being a manager. It's what you enjoy a lot, and it's not about the gameplay. Like, obviously, the gameplay is not as good as FIFA or even PES as well. Like, it's not about that. It's being, like, managing your team, and it's something you can enjoy it longer than FIFA, to be honest, because FIFA gets a bit repetitive just even after a couple months. So yeah, that's something I wanted to do, just quickly talk about that a little bit. And I do them live, so you get like better reactions, I guess, because I don't do FIFA live. It doesn't really suit it for me. Yeah, Football Manager, it's a bit different in that way for me. I like doing it, and Football Manager doesn't really suit being like recorded than doing commentary over. It more suits to be doing a live one. So what I'm going to be doing is a live, it's not really live. It's just like a let's play, even though it is live. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to be doing a let's play with Arsenal because that was pretty successful this year. But unfortunately, I didn't start it till like November or something, because I started I can't really remember what I started with. I actually started with the A-League career, but that didn't work out. Then I think I moved to Portsmouth, and yeah, I didn't. Eventually, I stopped it because I wasn't enjoying it 100% because I didn't know the players, and that's why I'll be big teams because I know the players, and that's why I'll be starting with Arsenal. But eventually, I'll move to a lower team, not in the same save. I always like to start fresh because to me, I like to sign young players, and I always want to help those players grow into just. Into a good team, and I would never want to move teams and see the new manager at that club being successful because of my transfers. I really hate doing that, so I never really move unless it depends which league, to be honest. If it's like a different continent, like say if I started a Champions League team, or a European team I should say, if I move to maybe an Asian country, I might move like to Australia. That might be a realistic move for me, but honestly I probably would start there. Like if I made some good young signings there, it wouldn't make as effect for me because I'll be moving to a European team. That's the biggest thing for me. But the biggest news here is I'm going to be starting Arsenal. The reason behind that, I've always been Arsenal and they're doing very well at the moment, so I like to see that. I don't support Arsenal to say, I just enjoy watching the Premier League. I don't support anyone. I find it a bit hard, but I do enjoy watching good teams play. That's the biggest thing for me. I like watching players that I like to watch play. Like my favourite players, I don't actually support a team in the Premier League or any other country outside of Australia. So yeah, that's pretty much on that. I just like to watch teams, and obviously teams I be like in Football Manager, I like to watch them. And I've been Arsenal since Football Manager 2008, I believe. So this will be 6 years being Arsenal. So I guess I'll start by saying why I've been Arsenal. That's the biggest thing. For me, teams like Manchester United and now Manchester City, I guess, but used to be Chelsea. Like when I started Arsenal in like 2008, I should say. The thing is, Chelsea and Manchester United had the high expectations of winning the league, and Arsenal didn't. That's the thing. I didn't want that pressure of winning the league. I suppose you could say go for the easy route. But to be honest, it is. I like to build my team with young players, and Arsenal was the team to do so, and I'm going to continue to do that. And I was so happy when they signed Ozil, to be honest, because it makes my job so much easier in Football Manager, and I know they're still going to have that expectation of just qualifying for the Champions League. They don't have the expectation to win the league, but after the first season, when you do win it, or if I do win it, yeah, the pressure is there. And it was successful this year. The first season I did win the league and won the Champions League in the second season. So that was a really good time, a really good series. So I'm pretty sure I got a lot of subscribers from that. So I'm sure you'll be excited to see that being continued. And I've got heaps of tips to show, like with future players. And there's so much good news or new like features and that kind of thing. That's the biggest thing. Football Manager always brings to the table every year. There's so much little features. It's so much different to FIFA, like career mode. I suppose that's the comparison in a game mode. Yeah, career mode is the similar to Football Manager, and Football Manager with the features. I'm not talking about gameplay because obviously FIFA gameplay is better. That's just the obvious thing. But the so much features in Football Manager, like whether it just be little things like contracts, to all these other things like transfer deals, like putting different options. With the scouting, and you scout for players, getting scout reports. It just, when I compare it now, like, FIFA added this new scouting system. Like, I'm almost laughing now because, like, the quality is so much different. When I actually think about it a lot, Football Manager is just way better. Yeah, sorry, I just got a bit off track there, because when you think about the features and compare it, it's really big, and it's way better in a game, to be honest. It's sometimes, like, you don't really notice, but when you sit back and you look, because I haven't played Football Manager for a while now, and I'm just sitting back comparing the differences, and yeah, it's like really a big contrast. Like I said, obviously the gameplay is not as good, but as a management game, that's not the thing you're looking for. You obviously want to win trophies, you want to build a new team, or not a new team really, just build a team with your management style, and that I believe the training, or the tactics I should say, has been revamped. But I'll maybe leave some links to some information, because obviously this is not the video for it. I might do a video. If you want to see a video of me saying the new features and my thoughts on them, leave in the comments, because I will do that. I might do it anyway, just to focus on Football Manager. Oh yeah, and the release date is the October the 31st, I believe. And because of pre-ordering it, I get 2 weeks early. So October 17th, I'll be doing some Football Manager content. That's when I'm going to be starting my Arsenal career, and hopefully be very successful. It could either be like a short-term one or a long-term. It just depends on my enjoyment factor of it, because don't forget, like, the youth players, and that's a big thing. Youth players, I like them more in Football Manager than FIFA. I don't know why. It's just the way it pans out for me. And FIFA, it seems unrealistic, and Football Manager, it's really so realistic, to be honest. That's the reason. The biggest thing for me is Football Manager is not as popular as FIFA, and my subscribers could become stale or something, not be increasing as much, and that's a big motivation factor for me. But yeah, I just got to balance it well, because I enjoy Football Manager, I guess. Yeah, I just got to work that out, to be honest. I guess if the Arsenal one eventually comes a bit boring for me, leave in your comments what kind of lower league teams would you want me to be. Yeah, I like to leave suggestions on that. It really depends how the lower league management is in the game as well, but of course it's going to be definitely fantastic. I'm going to go look at some new features. Honestly, I've just roughly seen some. I haven't really had a big research, so I'm going to actually go and do that now and see some new features in the game. So I'll be talking about them soon if I feel inclined to, but yeah, most likely I think I will, so I can just have something to talk about, because I'm just going to take a look at the date right now. It's obviously the 3rd, at least for me in Australia. I'm sure this will upload on the same day, but anyway, yeah, that's only like not too long, like only a couple weeks away, less than 2 weeks. On Twitter, obviously, they had this thing where people can get the beta even earlier. They asked people to retweet, but obviously over 2,000 people asked for that, so there's a big chance that obviously I wouldn't get that, and realistically I probably won't, so I'll just be waiting 2 weeks until the 17th, I think it is, 2 weeks before the actual release. I'll be able to download it, so that's going to be the prediction, unless I somehow like miraculously get it. More than likely I won't be, so I'll leave that for now. Got some more Football Manager videos coming. Like I said, I'll talk about some features, what I think is good, and just comparing it to FIFA. That's gonna be a bit of fun, so I'll leave that for now, and I'll see you guys next time.